So hello guys, here's Carlos. Today I'm going to write some tests here on my code. Um, I have to implement this uh, those three routes. Actually, it's four. So one is for getting users back from database. Another is to create users. One is for updating users, it's the patch, and one for delete. So I'm going to write some tests for this and then implement the tests just like TDD. So let's do it. Let's do one time for each. It's important to say that this is a live, so I can cut this later, but now it's just posted as a live. So first thing here, I'm going to create, let me see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one here, which is better. So we have three here, three rows. It's just for units. I can do that later. But yeah, I think first is better to do these three rows here. It's one for getting units. I'm saying here unit is the entity on my system, and it's just defined with the name. And it's important to say that the name is unique. So I have to test that. It's saying here, here, exactly here in Portuguese, which means that is unique. So I have to implement these three routes. There's no update, there's no patch on this task. It's very simple with this authorization. Okay, let's start with this one. First here I'm going to create a module here which will be called units, and then I can create a controller. Simple like that. Okay, so here's my task, probably everything I need now. Okay, so here should find should get all units. So in this first test here, I'm just going to test it should get all units from database. So I'm going to test here. This is a sync. Will be a sync. So controller equals get all. Oh wait, because this is a promise. Const response equals get all. Expect response. Maybe I can put this to name to equal centimeters, for example. So this will break the unit tests. Just let me see here if my okay, it's working. So I have to pass this test right now. So let's create a function here. Function get all. I could think just like TDD and try to pass this test, but actually I'm going to implement already because I know how to implement this, and we don't have to think too much, you know. I'm just throw here an error that will not implemented exception. It's a new. Okay, and something here that is important as well is this thing here. Okay, so okay, there's no function here, there's no name function. So I'm going to use the same pattern as I was using counts. I'm just going to copy this code here and put here and change this to units and just understand if everything is correct here. So it extends from abstract repository, that is units. I'm going to create that, and unit is a repository. Okay. Here I have to change as well. This will be unit, and this is a unit model, and here it's unit. It's without y. Sorry. Here it's unit as well. Okay, and just have to change the constructor. Oh my god. Unit model. Okay. Everything good. Now I have to create this thing here, which is the schema. Schemas. I can just look to this schema here and do something similar. So this will be unit schema.ts. So here I'm going to put sport type unit document equal unit and document. How do I put this? It's here. Oh my god. I don't know how to put. It's crazy. I don't know how to put this thing here. I don't even know the name. It's like a E. And. Actually, it's a and. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So here, just create a schema. I don't want a version, so put false here. Sport class unit extends abstract document. This is important because we have inside this guy here we have the ID, underline ID, so I don't need to do that. You see here it comes from abstract document. So here just one thing that I have to put that is name. It's like a string. Oh my god. Yeah. And here I have to export the unit schema with a schema factory that we have here. Create for class unit. Okay. Okay, I think with this one, I just have to choose something here that I forgot, which is rename this guy here, units. Okay, so let's just import this guy here and yeah, that's perfect, good. That's really good. Okay, now we have the repository. Um, I don't have tests for this repository because all the tests are inside database. So if you come here, we have tests here. So that's why I'm not going to do any tests here. But if I create some function here that uses that does other things, probably I will have to create a file here, schema, and test those function, those actions. So with this, I can I'm going just here. Yeah, actually I'm going to use service here, which is much better. Unit service, unit service. I didn't create this one yet. And here I'm going to put the thing here. Okay, unit service, yeah. Okay, now it's created, and here I can do just return this unit service. Find yeah, I think that's good. So here I'm going to create the constructor, right? I think it's constructor. So I'm just going to use same pattern as here. It's just receive the repository. Okay. Private read only units repository units repository. Okay. So here I'm going to put find, which will be a sync, and this units repository I will pass like this and just return. Yes, I will delete this. I'm not going to put any filter now. I can do that later. One thing that is important here, which is this is a controller, so I have to put here that this is a get. And we have something more here to do. I can put this route on Swagger. I'm going to do that, but not now. Let's just try to pass this test here, and then if this goes okay, I can I will put Swagger here. But this test will fail. I hope it will fail. Yeah, fail it. Uh, there's um, things I have to do here. As I depend now from unit service, I have to declare this here. Providers unit service, and here I'm going to put provide I think it's unit service here, but I have to check it out and use value here. Just let me see if it's like this. Okay, so as I'm declaring it here, I don't need to pass this here. Just like that, it's good. So here I'm going to put the same function as this, because I will mock this function. I will create this function here. So now I have the control of this function. I can like test this thing. So here, like, the response will be let me just think here. I have to see the notion. Okay, response will be ID. Just like this. And name just like this. Okay, this is the response, but actually it will be an array, right? Actually, this will be the response from service. Okay, so this is find mock, and then I need to use here find mock response. Return mock return value, and as this is a promise, I have to put promise to resolve find mock response. And then if this goes okay, it will be good. I just have to fix something here, something more, because it's breaking two tests here, you see. One is because of this unit service here, it's creating this, it's trying to create this unit service, but actually it can't create because there's no dependence here, there's no providers, so I have to put providers. So it's creating unit service here. Besides that, I need to put units repository and use actually sorry, it's not like this. It's provide units repository and use value. Okay, yeah, here it's using find. I will put here, but actually I'm not going to test this now. Okay, now at least should be defined, I think. Let's try it out. Okay, good. All the tests passed. But as you know, it's not fully working yet. Let's just fix this the it's just details now uh, to make it work. So unit test here, fine. Okay, the first thing I need to do here is module. I need to declare a mongoose here. I need to say which I need to declare this schema here because it's here, but it's not declared on module. I need to do that. I can just copy this thing here, but I'm going to do it's very simple. It's just import mongoose module for root, and then here it's for feature. For root is when you're declaring on the app module. Here it's for feature, and here just define the modules here, you see. So the first thing is name. Let me just check it out if it's good. Okay, so unit, and just here name, and schema is here, unit schema. Okay, let me just see here. Okay, actually, as I said earlier, this is a string, so I have to declare it here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah. But we can't test this now because it won't have any. There won't be any data inside there. So let's create another um, route, which will be post. So this will create a new unit, and here we will expecting a body, which will be count, unit create unit request, and here I can just throw new not implemented exception. Inside here, create a new folder, DTO. The name will be create unit request.dto.ts. So this is create unique request, the name string, very simple, right? Just copy properties here. So this is very important. This one says that it's for Swagger. This one is to validate to a string, and this one is saying that is unique. So okay, let me just import here, and now I can create this thing. But let me test this thing now because it's ready to test. So let's use TDD. So it's the same idea as before, but now we have a request here. Let's just put wait here, response, okay. So here I put this that I expect ID to be equal 1 2, and you see here that first thing here there's no ID, and here there's no rec. So let's create this guys here. Um, okay. So this I'm going to implement this here. So this will be these units service. I just have to see how create is done here because it's yeah. Yeah, just create. So now I'm going to put here a scene create. And here I have to copy this guy because it's a long way and I want to use the same pattern. So I don't want to do anything here, not doing here, and this will be unit. Okay. So here I have to do two things. I have to mock this create function. It doesn't matter now, right? I have to test this code later, but now let's just return here and try to I just wanted to uh, improve already those services, but actually I didn't need to do that now. So exactly here I need to return create return mock return value. So this can be ID 1 2 with semi-rect like this. Just see if this is equal. I'm curious. Yeah, that works. So yeah, so if this returns ID like this will work. Okay, let's test service now. Actually, I like this here. Yes. So units repository, we have this guy here. Yeah, I can even copy. Let me see. Yeah, see here, there's a lot of things. I'm going to copy this guy here and this guy here, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so now here I have fine. Now we will have create and start transaction. Start transaction mock. Actually, I don't know. Let me just see how I use this here. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, okay. So first I'm going to test this and then I test this. Okay. Um, yeah, I just have to do something here, which is create mock. Sorry, create mock return value. Must be a result ID 1 2, just like I did now. Yeah, it's working great. Okay. It's important here for me to test one more thing. Uh, it's saying here that it's unique, so should create unit shouldn't create unique if duplicated name were given. So here there's a CM. Let me just think how this will work. So I think I need to here I need to yeah, I can say like unique unit this unit repository find, actually it's name equals a create so if this finds this can be undefined or what? I'm not sure if this can be returned undefined, but if it's like this, I can just throw an error here, which will be yeah, I think this will work. Sorry guys. I'm just in doubt if this find really returns undefined like this one, but if it's not, I think this is good. Okay, let's test this. We just have to mock the value, and here I'm going to use yeah, here I have to put something. Just find this object here. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so here I'm going to return the same unit. And now I need to do something like this. I'm going to try this code. And catch here. I'm not sure if this is the best way, but it's the way I'm doing now. I expect error to be defined. Oh, actually, it should be instance of something. I'm not sure yet. Let me think here which codes we have to decide which one is the best. So 400 bad request, payment required, forbidden, not found, method not allowed, not acceptable. Conflict. Yeah, I think it's conflict. Conflict's a good one. Yeah, so I'm going to put conflict here, and I'm not sure if there is this one conflict exception. Yes, there is. Very good. Just one thing here that is I do. That's why I don't know if this is very good, but I I have to do this thing here because if it goes here, it means this task must break. Actually, uh, it never comes to this line. It never has to go to this line. So that's why it goes straight ahead to the catch and uh, goes to this accept here. You can delete this one here. Okay. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, it broke. Okay. Yeah, because I put error here, it's conflict exception. Okay, very good. And here I don't need to change anything here because this unique unit in this task here, it will be new already. If you don't put anything on the mock, it already returns new. So that's why you don't need to worry. Okay, so one more thing here we need to do is the find. Should find units. Oh, sorry. It's serves find something. First response dot id to equal a 1 2. That's good. So here find mock return value. I just put promise won't resolve find response. Find response is equals to id 1 2 and name. Okay. Okay, that's passing, very good. I'm just going to put some documentation now on the controller. So I'm going to open this guy here, open my repository, my controller. Sorry, need to click twice. I just put those here, and I just need to put the same things as the another one. So units. So here I can copy this crap here, doesn't matter. So I should create a new unit. This is create unit request. API response. API response is a good one. Yeah, I'm going to create a new file here. Get count, get unit response. I can just do like this here. Extends partial type from create unit request. And put this in here. So here I'll have count. I have to update this guys here because this guy is not working properly. I wish those SRC worked, but actually it doesn't work. Actually this shit here, we'll decide this later. Doesn't matter right now. Just let's test this guy here, and then we can test other. So I think it's the same. And here it's find all units. Let's test this one more time. Okay, let's start the server and open Postman. Oh my god, there's errors already. Okay, here it's saying that we don't have a repository here. So here the providers, they must put units repository here as well. Okay, all the errors were resolved. Let's try the controller out. We have units here already. So first thing here, let's try this one. We have to put this, and first of all we have to log in. So here let's log in. Okay. Now let's get units. Okay, it's empty. Let's create a new unit. So here it's breaking. Okay. As I said, I didn't know. Because if you don't know how the API you're using respond, you can't mock things. Okay. So let's just try this. I have to change on the code and on the server. So here, let me just see. I just want to check this variable out. Okay, so it's an array empty. So I can, let me say if this is 0. Actually it's different than 0, right? Yeah. Okay, okay, it's working. It's working. Let's get units. Nice. And let's delete unit. I cannot delete. Okay, there's no delete yet. Okay, let me just pause this server and let's run test again. I think it's broken. Let's fix it. Okay, it's broken. And here it's saying you cannot read properties. Should create unit with valid data. So here with valid data, yeah, it's just here. I have to put one more mock here. It's mock return value. Promise resolve, and I put an array here. So now it will work. Okay, it's working, great. Um, okay, let's do the last one, the delete. It's everything like this with more, and it's delete here. Just copy it, delete, delete. Here, there's no body here. Actually, it's just a parent. I think it's like this. Let me just check this. Yeah, I was right. I'm going to copy this function. Return this units repository, remove ID. Okay, very good. Well, let's go to the unit, to the service, create async delete here. Let's remove. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's test this controller. Yeah, I should remove if unit ID is valid, but actually unit source that is responsible for that. So let's just try this. Let's just test this guy here. I think I have example somewhere. And here I can just put this and I have delete here or something. Yeah, it's remove. So remove here, remove mock fn. This is good because I can just put like expect remove mock fonts to be called one time. Okay, one test is broken. ID is not valid. So let me just get this guy here. Okay, it's working. Great. Let's now just do the source tests and that's it. That's for today. So here it's very simple. It should remove given ID. You just have to get. Oh my god. Here const ID. Oh no. ID stubby. Expect delete one mock fn to be called times 1. Okay guys, that's it. Let's just try it out and oops. One more thing, let me just see the coverage from this test. Okay, and let's run. Coverage. So units is 95%. What we're missing? We're missing one of those. Okay, we can fix that later. It's not a problem. So let's just try this out here. Get units. I'm going to get this ID here. Oh my god, it's not working. Not found. So it's not found. Let's see here. What's going on here? Okay, it's not finding. Yes, I know why. It's not finding. Yeah, it's because it's missing something here. Here, you see, it's delete ID. That's why it was not finding. That's not finding the road. Okay, now it's deleted. Deleted. Let's create another one. It's working. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Hit the like and write some comments.